always try to just make people feel like they're special, because they are, you know. At my shop, I just want everyone to feel like they are valuable, and they all have, you know, awesome things going for them. A lot of times we ourselves forget. The most important thing to know is we're all the way we are because we're meant to be that way. And if we sit there and focus on, you know, the negative all the time, then we're going to be miserable. The more happy you are, the more attractive you are. Just making yourself the best version, you know, that you can be, and not comparing yourself to others. I just kind of give them a little cheer, you know, a little pep talk. And I hope that I do a good job.
I'll let him go. I have some pretty monstrous.
I've had domestic violence in my life since I started dating. I had like that identity in my head that I was supposed to be mistreated. I felt like I deserved to be punished, and you know, I would seek that out in people. And now it's like the complete opposite. You try to mess with me and I pity you. I had gone to counselors, you know, previously, and I always left with a dread of going back. A lot of times they would give you homework to do, you know, kind of getting a lot of memories going in your head, and it just was, you know, too painful, and I would end up not going back. And I saw this pattern, and so that made me not even want to go to therapists anymore. And I started doing self-help, you know, and that helped some, but I just always stayed by myself, and I didn't want to be around family, not even my kids sometimes, just because I was so afraid that they would see me in such, you know, turmoil in my own self because of the PTSD. So when I was sent through the crisis center to Martha, she was so different, and she had a different type of therapy that really, really helped me. And I just know God sent me there for a reason. And so I stayed with Martha until she left there and went to Samaritan Counseling. It's just the therapy that they use there is, one of the therapies is EFT, and it's a type of therapy where it's kind of like acupuncture without the needles. It helps you to release those negative feelings about yourself. And so my major thing was guilt and shame. And anytime you feel shame and guilt, a lot of times you feel like your self-esteem is just so, you know, on the floor, and you feel like you have to try to please people and put up with anything just so that they'll like you. And now, you know, I don't put up with things that I'm not comfortable with anymore. You know, any kind of raising your voice, any kind of, you know, just rudeness, it's like a red flag goes off. I know that if anything has helped me, it's been this therapy. And so I want other people to be able to know that there's help out there. I've said it to many people that, you know, you don't have to give up hope, that there is help, and it may be your last thing that you want to try, but try it. I love it, and it's just a pleasure to be able to come to work and be able to work with people without being, you know, so nervous, and something I never thought I'd be able to do.